There are a couple animals that come to mind when I think of animals with aura. Lions, silverback gorillas, hedgehogs, this dog with a crispy ass fade. My boy went to the same barber as Thrag. He is clean. But if we talking about the animal with the most aura out the whole animal kingdom, every time you see a group of them pull up, you know they on bullshit timing. In folklore, they're either depicted as the symbol of rebirth, resembling the cycle of life and death, or an asshole that drop elephants 1,000 feet in the air because they like their meat fall off the bone tender. Yes, the animal with the most aura. Deer. Nah, I'm not playing. Today we talking about birds. Big birds, little birds, angry birds, birds in general are the living embodiment of letting your nuts hang. From the way they present themselves to being so smart, so intelligent, that these little fuckers are able to solve math problems with a brain the size of a chicken nugget. And you can't even finish your math test without Chaterius Jeperon III giving you the answer to every single word problem. These feathered farmers of the aura have been letting us know that they've been running this shit longer than LeBron been dominating the league. But before I begin the glazing process, quick disclaimer. Birds, they're not even my favorite animal. I just gotta give respect where respect is due. My favorite animals are turtles, but what the fuck can I say about a turtle? Ooh, they have a high defense stat and their diet consists of bugs and pizza. Yeah, all right, buddy, you might as well go ahead and tuck me in now. Plus my pet box turtle, yeah, he ran away when I was a kid.
No.
Nigga, did I just catch you laughing? I just wanted to do something nice for my boy and let him outside for a nice little walk. I came inside for a Capri Sun. I came back, he was gone. Turtles serve no purpose other than being adorable or something to throw if the car in front of you is driving too slow. Hey, but here's a pic of my boy Squirtle. And he fucking adorable. Hey, you cute. Look at you. Birds are the closest living descendants of dinosaurs. Let me say that again for you. Birds are the closest living thing that are related to dinosaurs. Not this soft ass crocodile. Nah, look at this little shit. Oh, jolly and enjoying life. Y'all used to be in the field. Is this your king? These winged real niggas evolved from theropod dinosaurs. The same group that monsters like the Velociraptor and the Tyrannosaurus Rex came from. You already know that family reunion in the movie. They got all the cool cousins. Chicken. The bird that is the food we know and love, are descendants of raptors. Thank God that meteor did what it had to do. If them niggas was a foot taller, we'd be the ones in Greece and served with hot sauce and fries. This dinosaur relation explains why we have demons like the emu running around unrestrained. They got goat blood running through their veins. No brawny. This is the same bird that Australia quite literally waged war against and lost. Y'all, Australia, y'all just can't catch a break, can y'all? Not only do they have to deal with their dog possibly getting abducted by a hungry spider, but y'all out here getting clapped by dodos when y'all were using LMGs? That's like that kid in class that was born into a rich family but still somehow became a bum. Just got all the tools for success and don't know how to use it. At this point, Australia, y'all might as well start beginning development for the first Pokeball. You know, if you can't exterminate the motherfuckers, you might as well try and catch them all. But birds being related to dinosaurs is funny as shit when you hear how some of them sound. Imagine walking in the forest at night. Now, I don't know why you in the forest, that's none of my business, but you walking in the forest at night. Leaves crunching at your feet. The only thing that's visible is whatever you can see with your iPhone flashlight. And then you hear this. Now you have three options. You can act like you don't hear it and continue going on your merry way. 2, you can run for dear life. Or 3, what most of us are probably doing, curling into a fetal position and begging whatever higher power you believe in for forgiveness for walking into the forest at night like a dumbass. That horrifying noise that can make a Vietnam War veteran tweak the fuck out is the shoebill stork. And after looking at this beast, he definitely did it. While some bird species sound like hell on earth, others make us reminisce about the good times, the peak times of life. Doesn't this sound bring back memories of when life was simpler? Waking up on a Saturday morning, pouring a bowl of cereal, Lucky Charms to be specific. Milk first, of course, because that's the right way and the only way. And turning on some Saturday morning cartoons. That's all thanks to the mourning dove, the bird you heard the most but never seen. Gotta be the secret spy cameras that the government planted to watch our every move. You can hear from me though. You can hear from me. But you wanna know what's more awful than a singular bird? A group of the motherfuckers. Because when they're together, some of them have the coldest names you can ever think of. How would you describe this picture? A group of ravens? A shit ton of ravens? A rave? Nah. That's an unkindness. An unkindness of ravens. Yeah. That's hard, ain't it? That's hard. A little generalizing and maybe a wee bit racist. It might be a little slur in there somewhere, but it's still tough though. Still a little creative. If you're gonna be racist, at least be creative with it. What about this pic? A bunch of crows? A conglomeration of crows? You poor soul. You really don't know? Nah, that's a murder. Yeah, a murder of crows. If I heard that there was a murder of crows outside of my house, I'm door dashing the finest loaf of bread. This is a peace offering. Anything y'all need is on me. I gotcha. But this really makes me think, what are some other animal groups that have some tough ass group names? A group of flamingos is called a flamboyant. Which I ain't gonna lie, it's very fitting. Every time you see a flamingo, it's serving cunt. Very flamboyant. Also, Kolbs fun fact of the day, flamingo milk, yeah, the milk they feed their offspring, yeah, that shit is a bright red. It's bright red. I don't know what relevance that has to this video, but that shit just hard. Like, this video is just full of hard bird shit. Well, shit that birds do, that's all. Carry on. A mob of kangaroos. Now, I ain't never seen a group of these niggas together. So whoever was unlucky enough to stumble upon this Tekken tournament and live to call it a mob, they low-key might be in. Okay, a muddle of guinea pigs has to be the most adorable thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. When is my time to go? I hope I wake up in a muddle of these little shits. Birds don't just have ore farming as a frequent task they have to complete on their to-do list. Them niggas are aware of how swaggy they are in cartoons, TV shows. Anytime they see a camera, they turn the RTX setting on just so we can see the fit nice and clear. The fuck? The fuck? Oh. Here we go. Come on, stop it. Stop. And I don't blame them because they really be clean. Why do you think people used to send messenger birds to deliver mail? Because that shit look tough. Like the messenger birds from Avatar. Now that's a universe that has so many different ways of transportation, but the Fire Nation decided that sending hawks was the best way to deliver a message. Why? Because it was clean. Fire Lord Ozai had an aura status he had to uphold until he lost all of it to a 12-year-old. But some of these birds have to know they have that shit on, because you can't tell me this motherfucker right here not belittling the entire human race in this picture.
Feast your beady human eyes on these pulchritudinous feathers. This is what you heathens call a fit. Swag, if you will.
And we can't even say anything back, because we be jacking they swag. That's not even surprising though. I mean, we are the #1 swagger jackers on this planet. Airplanes, bullet trains, drip, kill streaks, all that shit came from birds. Why? Because they're simply OP. How could we not siphon off some of the aura? We need it. Look at this man, for example. Swagless, no hoes. Mom probably regrets conceiving him. Now put on this feather coat made out of 37 baby ravens. Now he got that shit on. He got that shit on. I mean, he's still probably not gonna get no hoes, and his mom still probably gonna regret his existence, but at least he got that shit on though. I wanted to make a video like this for a while because I used to think like some of y'all and thought that birds were the background animal of life, like squirrels and bumblebees, until I saw this bird at PetSmart. Something about lil bro, something about his aura was giving, I'm better than all these peons in this bitch. So I bought him and took him home with me. I ain't gonna lie, bro, being an adult is kind of cool sometimes. I went in PetSmart for dog food and left with a homie. I named my boy Aura because that's what he had. Aura. And we had a good time together, bro. We had a good time. We even made a song together. That song that you hear at the end of my videos, yeah, that's him. That's Aura going crazy in the studio. Unfortunately though, our time ended way too soon. One morning I walked in my room, looked in his cage to say what's up, just to see my boy's lifeless body on the floor. I don't know if he had any underlying health issues or anything, you know, wrong with him. I mean, the nigga came from PetSmart. Only the Lord knows where they found him from. But while our time was short, he definitely gave me a new perspective on birds. Them niggas is high-key cool peoples. Shout out my boy Aura, man. I love you, man. Fly high. To sum up this video, if you have a favorite animal and it's not this glorious winged creature, then you're lying to yourself. It's time to take a gander in the mirror and tell yourself the truth, okay? Animals, Danimals, Samuels, animal crackers, don't matter. Birds in 5. I'm gonna go ahead and see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. That was peace in bird language.